2 minutes to 11. This is your 2-minute call. 2 minutes to 11.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to everybody who's here at UU Miami in the sanctuary and those of you on the live stream. Make yourselves comfortable, come in, find a seat. If you're at home watching, I invite you to get a chalice so that you can light our chalice with us. Good morning, good morning. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Of course. I know this is a little bit different. We're not usually in a circle. Hopefully it's not throwing too many people off. Come on into the circle, friends. Come on in, friends. If we need more seats, feel free to take some that are against the wall and scoot them around and join us in a second row. We are nothing if we are not creative and flexible in this place. All right. So it is great to see all of you. It is fantastic to see so many familiar faces and some new ones too. All right, I'm going to call us into this space. I am Christine Hughes-Pontier. It is wonderful to be here. You may have noticed that the Pontier fam has not been around, and that's because we go away in the summers, and we are back, and we are so, so excited to be back here with you guys and to be kicking off our congregational year. All right, so I'm actually going to call up CJ, who is going to lead our hymns today. All right, so join us in body and or spirit. Rise if you are able, and the words are going to be projected on the screen.
Which is going to be good for me too, because I didn't bring a hymnal up to this pulpit. Gather the Spirit, harvest the power. Our separate fires will kindle one flame. Witness the mystery of this hour. Our trials in this light appear all the same. Gather in peace, gather in thanks, gather in sympathy now and then. Gather in hope, compassion and strength. Gather to celebrate once again. Gather the spirit of heart and mind. Seeds for the sowing are laid in store. Nurtured in love and conscience refined, with body and spirit united once more. Gather in peace, gather in thanks, gather in sympathy now and then. Gather in hope, compassion and strength. Gather to celebrate once again. The Spirit growing in all, drawn by the moon and fed by the sun. Winter to spring and summer to fall, the chorus of life surrounding as one. Gather in peace, gather in thanks, gather in sympathy now and then. Gather in hope, compassion and strength. Gather to celebrate once again. All right.
Thank you so much. All right, good morning. Hey. Welcome to our multi-platform space here at the Unitarian Universalist congregation of Miami. We are both here together in the sanctuary, and we have some folks who are joining us online on the live stream. So as a member of our Unitarian Universalist Association of Congregations, we bring a liberal religious voice to the great city of Miami. We are a community full of compassionate, curious, and brave thinkers and doers. And we acknowledge that on this beautiful campus we have here, we exist on the traditional lands of the Tequesta, the Seminole, and the Miccosukee peoples. I want to thank you all for being here. This is our new congregational year kickoff, and we are starting a whole new year of figuring out how to be in community, how to be those curious, compassionate, and brave people that we need more of in Miami-Dade County and in the world. So as a lay-led congregation, our Sunday services are guided by our worship committee, whose purpose is to support and strengthen our shared ministry. We will be enjoying the voices of our congregants, some visiting ministers, and lots of guest speakers who share our values and center love in all that we do. More than ever, we know that we need to be in community together. If you're new and would like to learn more about us, you can talk to any one of us with a lanyard and a name tag today. You can follow us on all the socials. Our handle is @UUC Miami. And you can also email our communications director, communications@uumiami.org. And join us afterwards for some snacks and some fellowship. We are jazzed this morning to be here, in case you haven't noticed. All right, so it is our Unitarian Universalist tradition to light a chalice at the beginning of our time together. And those who are at home are invited to join in lighting your chalice now. The flame of our chalice this morning is a symbol of the warmth and brightness of connections. The flame lights our way back together again from our separate summer lives, and it lights our way forward into this new congregational year of promise and renewal. All right. Now, I welcome you to join me in our unison affirmation, first in English and then in Spanish. The words will be projected on the screen. Love is the spirit of this faith, and service is its prayer. In love, we agree to dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge and freedom, and to help one another. El amor es el espíritu de nuestra fe y el servicio es su oración. En amor acordamos vivir unidos en paz, buscar el conocimiento en libertad y ayudarnos el uno al otro. I'm also going to mention sometimes we sing the children out to a religious exploration class. Right now it looks like some of the little ones. They voted? Oh, I love that. Okay, so they voted to go hang out. All right, all right.
In many pagan traditions grounded in a deep respect and reverence for the natural world, calling in the direction signals a transition from ordinary time and space into sacred space. Let us now call in the directions together.
East.
Face the east.
Face the,
Stand.
okay, stand everybody. Right. We're all going to be facing the east.
Face the east.
East, yeah, okay. Look towards the rising sun. The element of the east is air. Air and breath give us life. It is the direction of inspiration. The word literally means to take in air. The east is associated with the mind, with knowledge and learning, intellect and curiosity. Imagine the birds turning and wheeling in the air. Imagine the breeze blowing through your hair. East, we look for a fresh start, an invigorating breath, and new ideas, and new beginnings.
South. Look toward the equator. The element of the south is fire. Fire is a transformative force. It is heat and light and powerful change. In the northern hemisphere, we associate the south with the equator, with the warmth of the sun and the heat of the flame. We see birds fly south, butterflies fly south, whales swim south, seeking warmer places when weather gets cold. The South calls us to transformation, to seek out change. The warmth of community, it calls out our winters out of hibernation and into action.
Look towards the west, towards the Everglades. The element of the west is water. In our water communion, we add water from our travels each year, symbolizing the way we come together into community as individual drops joined into a mighty river. The west draws us to experience our emotions. It calls us to self-reflection and understanding each other. Emotions move in us like water flowing through our lives, sometimes calm and sometimes turbulent, but always flowing. West, may our feelings flow like a mighty river and give us the power to thrive.
Now face the north. The element of the north is earth. There is stability here, the ground of our being. The north represents the place that holds us, that allows us time and space to heal and grow, to feel nurtured, respected, and valued. It is a place of embodiment, of connecting with our physical selves, with our body, and with the concrete, tangible world all around us. The North calls us to seek balance and the deep wisdom that lives within each of us. North, may your wisdom and stability ground us on our journey.
And now the fifth direction, the center, representing spirit and sacred space. So mote it be. That's yours. Oh my goodness. Save. Good save.
Thank you. Today's reading is called Putting the Pieces Together by Amanda Pape. It begins with a quote. Nature uses only the longest threads to weave her patterns, so that each small piece of her fabric reveals the organization of the entire tapestry. That was a quote from Richard Feynman, a physicist. The reading begins, I love jigsaw puzzles. I love that moment of satisfaction when you finally find the fourth corner piece and the smooth feel of the completed puzzle under your hand. But what I love most is seeing the picture emerge. How many times have I stared at the original mess of pieces, jumbled, upside down, totally disorganized, and then little by little, noticed the patterns. Ah, these are all the boat, because look, there's the same blue. These, which looked brown, must be the pier, and those tan pieces must be the tree trunk. And how could I have missed the texture on those green ones? Clearly the leaves. Life has often felt to me like a jigsaw puzzle, or really like the mess of pieces when you first dump out the box. When I have been faced with multiple decisions at the same time, it's felt as though I'm not sure which piece to fit in first. Little by little, I try piece after piece until one clicks. Then I can recognize the pieces that might fit around it, and eventually the pattern emerges, not just in the picture I'm creating, but in the mess of pieces I still have to pick up. Of course, jigsaw puzzles are for weekends away and snowed-in vacations, or in our case, hurricane weekends, maybe. The times when I've really struggled, it hasn't felt relaxing at all. Years ago, I was trying to decide whether to leave town for a school that was the right fit or stay in town for a new partner who I thought might be the one. Then again, he might not be. I wasn't at all sure what the picture would look like in either scenario, but it felt like a decision that would change the course of my life. It was, actually. For weeks, I agonized over making the right decision. If only I could go 20 years into my future, I thought, to see how each choice turned out. If only I knew my choice were the right one. The truth is that in real life, we can't see the photo on the cover of the box. We can only place the pieces, one by one, and see what kind of picture we create. Sometimes we turn out to have chosen the wrong piece. The fit is not right. Sometimes the picture is wildly unexpected. I've learned to stay present to the slow work of sorting. And for that, I need the reminder of my jigsaw puzzles. The just world that seems totally out of grasp until little by little advances are made. The mess of a life that appears to have no resolution until little by little a new possibility of healing occurs. The path forward that's unimaginable until it's not. So I'll keep sorting and finding the corners and waiting for the picture to emerge. Spirit of life, show us the patterns. Allow us to notice the pictures, the paths, the ways forward. Remind us that the wrong piece, once placed, can still be changed. And to help us sit in the sorting, piece by piece, as you weave through the puzzle of life. All right. So we're just kind of have a moment of grounding before Luigi introduces the practice that we are here to engage in today. I just want to invite you to get comfortable in your seat, ground your feet on the floor, let your hands rest in your lap, and just notice what's around you. Notice the sounds, the sights, the smells, if you have any taste in your mouth. And just taking a few slow, easy breaths. Just becoming present to what is here right now in this moment. Not worrying about the future and what's about to happen or what may happen later. And not worrying about the past. Just being present right now.
As drops of rain that find each other and build to become a tract, a rivulet, a stream, a river, the sea, so we are drawn together. So we are fortunate to find each other on this shared passage towards an unknown ocean, an unknown future. So the Driftwood exercise that we're going to do is often used in restorative justice circles as a symbol of commitment to the process. This activity will be done in silence. We will go around the room one at a time. And so I think we'll go with the inner circle first, and then folks that are in the outer circle later, and then we'll keep going. So again, here we have a pile of driftwood. We will go clockwise around the circle, taking turns. When it comes to your turn, you may move one or more pieces of driftwood and rearrange them however you please. When it is your turn, you may do as you wish, rearranging the driftwood on the table. Or you may choose to leave it as is, without making any changes. If you decide to leave the driftwood as is, without making any changes, then signal non-verbally to the next person that you're passing and that is their turn. We will continue going around the circle multiple times, manipulating the wood as we go until it comes to a natural end. We will know when we're finished when we've gone all the way around the circle and everybody has passed.
Look what I found. Thank you for engaging in that practice with us. I invite you, as we close our service today, to think about the process. What was that like for you? What might you have noticed about others and this lovely creation we made? So now let's make an offering to UU Miami to help us grow more generous in spirit and action. You can donate by scanning the QR code on the screen, or if you're in the sanctuary, we'll have a basket that'll come around. Your gifts will be most gratefully received today. So many UU congregations enjoy the special tradition of sharing half of our Sunday collection with a local community organization. The UU Miami social justice community carefully selects our partners to reflect our shared values and crucial concerns. So this quarter, July through September, UU Miami splits the plate with Safe Schools South Florida. Your offering supports Safe Schools South Florida's mission to create safer schools where all students can learn and thrive regardless of their sexual orientation, their gender identity, gender expression, or that of their parents and guardians. I'm going to invite CJ up for our closing hymn. So if you are able, stand in body or spirit to join us for hymn number 1014, Answering the Call of Love.
Thank you. All right. I got it. I got it right here, actually. the promise of the Spirit. Faith, hope, and love abide, and so every soul is blessed and made whole. The truth in our hearts is our guide. We are answering the call of love. Hands joined together as hearts beat as one. Emboldened by faith, we dare to proclaim we are answering the call of love. Sometimes we build a barrier to keep love tightly bound, corrupted by fear, unwilling to hear, denying the beauty we found. We are answering the call of love. Hands joined together as hearts beat as one. Emboldened by faith, we dare to proclaim we are answering the call of love. A bright new day is dawning, when love will not divide. Reflections of grace in every embrace, fulfilling the vision divine. We are answering the call of love. Hands joined together as hearts beat as one. Emboldened by faith, we dare to proclaim we are answering the call of love. Answering the call of love.
Thank you very much, very much. All right, my friends, I see the time. Our announcements and gratitudes are going to be short. We appreciate everyone who has anything to do with this beautiful Sunday service and keeping our UU Miami running, especially to this gentleman right here, Luigi Ferrer. Thanks to Joseph for our beautiful music today. And to Derek for running our live stream back there in the AV. And Jessica and Carla, who are here today with our children and youth. Of course. So join us for some snacks and some coffee after service. We have a drum circle as well at 12:45, I believe. Next Sunday service is going to be our water communion. That's another very traditional UU ritual, kind of the ending of summer, the beginning of fall and our new congregational year together. I invite you, if you join us next week, to bring some water, either from your travels or from your home tap, to share in the ritual with us. And on September 7th, we're going to be talking RE, all things children, youth, and how we try to share and grow the exploration and all the religious faiths, traditions, and everything that we draw on with our children and youth. So thank you. I'm going to close with words from none other than Martha Kirby Capo. It's called The Work Continues. Our time together is finished, but our work is not yet done. May our spirits be renewed and our purpose resolved as we meet the challenges of the year to come. The chalice flame will be extinguished until once again ignited by the strength of our communion. Go now in peace.